So I want to learn how to play Is This Love by Whitesnake on guitar. So I go to YouTube, I type in how to play Is This Love on guitar. And all these great guitar teachers come up and they're showing me note for note, the solo, everything. They're all displaying exactly how to play Is This Love. Then I think, well, I'd like to learn how to sing Is This Love. So I go back to YouTube, how to sing Is This Love? And there's basically nobody. There's all these people that want to tell me how to do it, but none of them actually demonstrate it, and they have no students demonstrating. How can they possibly teach me how to do it if they can't do it themselves? Well, guess what? I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. And that was facetious, by the way. I didn't really do that, but I want you to do that. I want you to start looking at these websites. These coaches are not singing full songs of anything, and they're hardly singing anything at all. Certainly nothing I want to sound like, and they're showing no students singing either. But let's dive right in. By the way, I have a singing course. It's called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. If you're interested in learning how to sing, you can find it right here at Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy. Also, please don't forget to, smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear. All right, here we go.
I should have known better than to let you go alone. Times like these can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights. I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, cool. Now, I did a version of this. I will put it in the description so you can see it in totality from beginning to end, so it's contiguous. But I want to break this down a line at a time. So Coverdale has a lot of really cool swag, okay? And he doesn't really sing correctly, though he's lasted a lot of years, and he's David Coverdale, one of my all-time favorite influences. So I want to start, I should have known better than to let you go alone. In times like these, can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights, and I can't wait to see you again. Okay, now, I'm going to draw an analogy, and you guys are going to think it's a little weird, but I am a little weird. Okay, I want you to think Metal Neil Diamond. Straight up. So I want you to think, love on the rocks, ain't no surprise. Pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies, right? So I want you to think of that kind of grit. Now that's not a safe sound, but it's cool, okay? So I'm teaching you how to do something that is not necessarily technically correct, but we do certain things and we have approaches on how to get to certain spaces. So technically, if I were to do that in a correct kind of way, instead of going, I should have known better than to let you go alone and kind of pinch and squeeze in the throat, I can actually open the throat and go, I should have known better than to let you go alone. Do you hear the difference? One is alone, kind of like a pinched fry sort of sound, and the other is open throat with good open throat distortion. Throne. Do you hear the difference? One is and right, I can keep the throat open and actually maintain good open throat. But for the sake of just teaching the song, I'm not going to get into all that technicality. If you're interested in that, you can get it in my singing course. That open throat will actually help us to get into our upper register, okay? So, in times like these, can make it on my own. Now, we talk a lot about different laryngeal positions, your larynx, which is basically your voice box, Adam's apple. And I talk a lot about a lowered laryngeal position. So I want you to kind of deep down, dig deep, right? I should have known better than to let you go alone, right? And I want you to kind of get that sensation of really dropping the larynx. And then once you get that kind of morning voice, like when you first wake up in the morning, you can actually use your diaphragm. Remember, go back to my videos on how to use diaphragmatic support. I should have known better than to let you go alone. In times like these, I can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights, and I can't wait to see you again. Right? So he has this, right? he's real kind of psychedelic and kind of droney and slurry on how he presents his sound. But anyway, and if you do that tone for a while, that tone will actually start to kick in. But be careful, because it's a little dangerous, because it's really closed. It's really pinched and squeezed in the throat. David gets away with it because he's been doing it a long time, and he knows how to reopen up the throat when he goes up, which we're going to talk about in a second. Let's get to the second verse. Here we go.
I find to spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's alright, 'cause I don't think I can take anymore.
Okay, cool. Now, let's go to that section. So let me bring this up here. Here come the lyrics. So, I find to spend my time waiting on your call. He's got all these cool little, Gabriella calls them curlies. How cute. Not really, but these licks, right? So, waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's alright. Kind of that Glenn Hughesy kind of sound. Now, let's be honest. David Coverdale smoked and drank for a lot of years and destroyed his voice over time. So that's an art, right? But he was able to do it and still maintain his voice, unlike most people that lost their voices. So instead of trying to get the smoker drinker kind of sound, we're going to do it a little safer first. And I want you to start it clean. Remember, I've always instructed you guys, start clean on the sound first, then we can lean into it. So I want to do it clean. I find to spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, baby, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's all right. Okay, so we're just going to start there, and then we're going to dirty it up a little bit. So kind of lean into it just a little bit. I've to spend my time waiting on your call. So think Neil Diamond, Love on the Rocks, Longfellow Serenade, and such were the plans I'd made. Right, get that kind of yeah. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall. I need you by my side to tell me it's all right. Right? Now, on this section, right here, we can't stay in a closed, covered position. That means closed in the throat, covered is dark, okay? We have to reopen the throat. 'Cause I do, yeah! We got to get to that Coverdale open throat. We can't go, 'cause I don't think I can take any. We can't do that sound as we go up. Now, most people, almost everybody, especially learning this kind of sound, they default to that pinch squeeze sound I just now did, that there's no way to get up in the sound. Remember how I said we can't take that sound we're singing in the low end. We have to open up the sound. So I just want you to go, ka-ah. Ka-ah, 'cause I don't think I could take any more, right? And we're gonna open up, is this love, right? And so as we go up, we are forced to have to open up that sound to be able to get to the chorus, okay? All right, now let's take on the chorus. Okay, I think I ended up a little sharp to the track from where I left off, because I felt myself kind of drifting sharp a little bit. So let's go ahead and play my version again. Again, if you want, go into the description, check out and see how I did so you can see this contiguously. But let's play the chorus. Here we go.
'Cause I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. It's got a hold on me, babe.
Cool. Okay, now let's go to the chorus. Now, instead of slamming the vowel and go, I want you to sing the word like lead. As this la. Okay, as this la. And I want you to throw a quick H in the front of it. As this love. So throw a quick H. Is this love Then a feeling, is this the love? Right? So if you notice, I've got these little tiny H's I'm throwing in to keep my throat open, especially if I've come off of something where I've constricted the sound so much to get that tone, that Neil Diamond, David Coverdale, Paul Rogers, Glenn Hughesy kind of tone in the lower register. So is this love that I'm choosing? Is this love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love, right? And if you notice, like I'm kind of somewhere between singing loud and not singing loud. It's kind of deceptive. It makes it sound like I'm shouting at you, but I'm really holding back my breath like this. And I'm using kind of what's called glottal compression. I cover this a lot. I'm kind of the one that's coined the phrase over the last decade. A lot of people have used it. Say, have you ever heard of glottal compression? I'm like, yeah, I kind of coined the phrase and other people use it and they make it sound like it's theirs. By the way, it's an old bel canto term. I didn't invent it. It's the idea of compressing air at the glottis. That's why it's called glottal compression, but there's more to it. We actually compress air at the base of the neck in the intercostal muscles in the lung, train the throat to stay open so it doesn't compress and collapse on us, so we have good open throat technique. So, cause I don't think I could take anymore. And you can get more to, don't think I could take anymore. You can get more distorted on it if you want. Or, don't think I could take anymore. You get kind of clean on it, either one you want to do. But if you notice, I'm really cutting back the air. I'm not going, don't think I can take. I'm not shouting like that and using all that air. Because remember, the overuse of air is the arch enemy to the vocal folds, okay? So, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love? Cause it's really got a hold on me. It's got a hold on me. Right, I'm getting back to that tone. So, because I know I'm going lower, I can actually close down that sound to get the tone, but I can't stay with that tone as I go back up. All right, so let's listen to the next verse. Here we go.
Can't stop the feeling, I've been this way before, but with you I found the key to open any door. I can feel my love for you grow stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again, so I can hold you in my arms. It's just love.
Cool. All right. So let's grab that again. Move my lyrics down here. I should know this, but I can't stop the feeling. I've been this way before. By the way, a lot of people say, hey, man, that's cool, but I can't do that lick. Like, how do you do the lick? So let's just break down the lick. Been this way before. Right? And with any lick, it's almost like you don't do it the same way twice, though he kind of does and doesn't. But let's just break it down. Four. Just do that, man. Four. Okay. Four. 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 And you got to do it over and over and over again. It's kind of like the lick to Tennessee whiskey or something, where you just got to repeat it over and over and over again to where it's really easy in the throat. And then as you bring it up to speed, you start out slow like a guitar lick, and then little by little you bring it up to speed until you get it like this with good intonation. Everyone hates licks that you do some weird lick and it's not in pitch. So really make sure that you're crisp on it and it's got good pitch. I've been this way before, but with you I've found the key. To open any door. I can feel my love for you grow stronger day by day. Right? Hey, you can get that kind of, again, that Glenn Hughesy kind of sound. And I can't wait to see you again. Right? So we can start to lean into this. So I can hold you in my arms. Right? All right. Now, as we get into this next chorus, let me just play it here for a second. Hold on. I'll go, hold you in my arms, this is a love. Right. I even kind of strained a little bit on that, but, all right, let's get up to the chorus. Here we go.
Then I'm feeling
was over singing
Is this
it.
the love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? This must be love, because it's really got a hold on me. It's got a hold on me.
All right, cool. Now there's a solo. Let me get past the solo here. Hold on. All right, now there's a couple more things that I want to add to this. When we're on the bottom, we can darken the center. Hold on me. We can cover it. We'd say darken or cover the sound. Cover is just a fancy word for darken in operatic terminology, okay? But when we go up, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to bring it into the face. Is this love? Instead of, is this love? It's too hard. I can't cover the sound. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Or am I dreaming? Right? So I want you to bring that sound up into the face, because it's going to release muscle mass into the throat, and it's going to have the sound of your intonation, your vocals, be placed higher. I call it Michael Jackson voice. Hi, how y'all doing out there? It's going to be placed higher in the throat, and you'll be able to sing, like I use the term, in a different altitude of your voice. Even though we're distorting, even though it sounds kind of manly and tough up top, yeah, you can get it, you hear, instead of, yeah, right? It's too hard to bring that kind of mass up into the throat. Anyway, gang, hopefully you found this useful. Hopefully I really actually showed you a vocal coach that sings, that can actually demonstrate this for you rather than just telling you how to do it. And by the way, I have to say this one more time, and I'm going to drive this home. If they can't do it themselves, why in the world would you think that they're going to be able to teach you how to do it? You wouldn't go to a guitar teacher and say, hey, can you teach me how to play this? And them say, well, no, I can't do it myself, but I'll tell you how to do it. There's no way to learn. I think Einstein, who said this, Einstein said it best, that demonstration isn't a way to teach. It's the only way to teach. So if you're interested, I have a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. You can find it right here at KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com. I have a free singing forum over there with 25,000 singers all talking about this stuff. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more of these coming your way. Stay tuned.